So we've concluded there is a sense of sensationalism in this cover and the album title.
Yeah. The weird thing, we're talking about it, and I'm thinking 3 million people are starving right now immediately in Haiti. That's more than there are Lady Gaga fans. And for the past week, all they've been thinking about, besides dead people, is trying to eat or drink water.
What made you just think about that?
Because this is just trivial. I mean, basically, it's music. Going back to the beverage thing, it's like, who cares whether I prefer Coca-Cola or water?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, if you're thirsty, drink. If you're dry, you know, drink.
Yeah. No, that's a fair point. Can we go?
It boils down to, you know, if you like it, but we can't talk about that because you haven't heard it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I feel like I'm getting quite accustomed. I've already got a very strong sensibility. I know that there's a rip-off of a drum beat from an old Quincy Jones-produced record. That's a good sign.
Not a rip-off.
Well, okay, it's based on. It was an inspiration.
Okay, but you can't take the piss out of me for that because will.i.am bring the beat now? Do you think he made up that 808 jam?
No.
No, he didn't, did he? It has nothing to do with anything. In fact, our whole culture has nothing to do with anything.
It's references. Like, it's all references. It's fine. It's not a problem. I wasn't dissing that at all.
Dream a dream.
Yeah, but what I was also going to go on to as well is like the collaborators and stuff as well. Like you changed the lineup as quite often ever on this record as well. Like a lot of different people.
People don't understand because I didn't call the project the Anton Newcombe or Anton, like Beck called it Beck. How many people has Beck played with? Whoever
He's played
he wants
with,
to.
yeah.
Zillions.
Yeah.
Loads.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I just never really wanted to call it just me.
Why is that, do you think? When it is effectively
I
you.
think it goes back to me wetting the bed or something, and what we talked about me making my whole life and my self-confidence. I don't think I'm that important. I know that I'm different, but so is everybody else.
It's nice to have a moniker as well because like it slightly disassociates yourself as well because you can do more within it. You can change it. You can contort it. Whereas if it's Anton Newcombe when you did like a certain type of stark or stripped down record, suddenly people think of you as a singer-songwriter or whatever. You know, it's just you can do more.
I am a singer-songwriter, but I was just talking to McGee about this stuff. I look at it like I'm doing audio sculpture and architecture. I'm playing a studio. I always have been, as far as the recorded thing. You know, I was in a movie, and there's that aspect of it.
How do you feel when you
stand up with my friends in a band and play live? But I make everything up, play it.
How do you feel when you look back to that film now, like years on and stuff as well?
I usually don't think about it very much.
Because obviously it was such a massive point and like a lot of an entrance point for people to discover your music as well.
But how do we know who Jedward is? So it's the same thing.
Well, I don't know.
Except the difference is I actually have ideas. I have skills too, you know, and
I think they've taken the art of being an absolute annoying pair of bastards to a new level.
They are Simon Cowell doing it.
I think they're doing it themselves.
No, he's the one that took them on.
No, it was the Irish guy, wasn't it? Was it the Irish guy?
The whole show is his baby, anyways.
Yeah.
He just didn't personally want to manage him or some shit.
Would you manage Jedward?
You know,
what would you do with him?
No, I don't think I would.
It's a fair conclusion. I know I haven't heard this record, and please don't berate me for this anymore, because I'm going to take this home and I'm going to put it, actually go straight back to the office and put it on, and I might even overdub some of my reactions to the record. I can email them to you as well, and we could like follow this up on an email or something.
Have you ever seen the girl from South Africa who does all the YouTubes, and she's like... Have you seen her on YouTube? The South African, she does a trance. She's like, okay, we're going to talk to Aleister Crowley. And she goes, hello, I'm Aleister Crowley here. And any subject that's esoteric that you ever thought of, Jim Morrison or Adolf Hitler, she channels them. And then she's arguing 24 hours a day on the internet. And there's a million of these UFOs, any kind of thing you can possibly think of. She's got a video where she's like channeling this like Atlantean being from, you know what I'm talking about? Kind of like Xenu, kind of like that whole like, do you know what I'm talking about? No, it's really interesting. She's got blonde hair, real short, and she's crazier than shit. And she's got this fire eyes, and she's so crazy that I'm sexually attracted to her.
Wow, yeah.
But terrified.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sexy terror.
It's nuts, and I'm like, I'm like sexually attracted to fire. You know what I mean? It's like,
don't put your knob in fire, Anton.
Exactly.
I've tried. It's not
but you know what I'm talking about? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my God. I kind of like her.
Wait a second.
I have a wife. I mean, and she's lovely.
Amazing. I hope she's not burning your house down right now, because that'd be a pain. That'd be a pain.
We were just more interested in getting really, really mashed out, you know? Basically making this really freaky music. Like, I personally read Masonic books, and I've read all the Thelma stuff, you know, the Crowley stuff. And
What do you get out of that, incidentally?
I just read... It's obvious to me that the sacred geometry and all the Kabbalistic stuff, it's in the architecture in London, it's everywhere. It's on the money, it's everywhere. It's not a joke. So I'm just interested in the geometry of it. I personally I'm not compelled to do spells or rituals.
Right.
I'm not interested in it at all.
I guess Motley Crue did all that, didn't they?
Well, you can. I mean, that stuff's there, right? If you look into esoteric knowledge, right? But I personally don't dabble in magic that way, but do magic.
My this is a slightly a tangent, but my dad once basically did the Ouija board thing, and it said to him, "Don't turn up to work tomorrow." The next day, and he was like, "Why?" And they were like, "Just trust us." And then it stopped working, and so my dad was really freaked out. So he didn't go to work on the trains, and the train he would have got on that day actually crashed, and everyone on it died. So that's pretty fucking weird, isn't it? Probably worth not doing that stuff.
I often, I've toyed with the idea of having kids, and you could just tell them all kinds of weird things, little stories like that.
So you're just saying that it's not true?
I don't know if it's true. I think that's.
You're now skeptical. You read these shamanic. I can't even pronounce it anymore. Like the shaman, they were
So we were doing a lot of experimenting with the record, kind of. The recording processes in Iceland, and then really interesting. It's heavy. Like some of the songs when they end, if you accept, like there's a heavy metal song basically on here, like. The Thungarnefer means heavy knife. I'd never attempt. It's not like big rock star stuff has never been my thing. I just did it because somebody asked me to in the studio, and I made it up, my version of something.
That's fun though, isn't it? Sometimes fun just having that kind of abandoned like.
I kind of wanted to make a party record. A little bit.
Is this just going to work in a party context? Do you think? Or
one of the songs is "Let's Go Fucking Mental." It is out of control. I can't believe that you haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited. I'm gonna put that on and brighten up my Wednesday, I think, after this. So.
I should just like whip out my laptop. You should press pause for 1 minute. You can watch.
Can we quickly do that?
You can watch a quick.
Let's do that. I think we should do that.
Don't you love Derpy and all that stuff? Do you use the Derpy? You know what Derpy is? What's that? You can just put the URL. There's lots of these sites, but you put the URL to any YouTube and get the MP3 or the video.
Oh, yeah.
So great. Brilliant. So what I want to do on the view is go to full screen. Wait, enter full screen. Okay, and then we're going to go down here. Okay, is it going? Volume?
Cool. Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so now play, right? Is it playing?
Not yet, no. More audio, I think, can happen. Yeah, that's cool. audio is just cut out. Is that the end, is it?
Yeah, basically.
Amazing.
You get to see the end.
That is awesome. That is fucking great. That's what, like, really industrial groove as well, like, music.
Kind of, huh?
Yeah, totally. Like, really electronic industrial. That's really nice. But, like, it's really sparse as well. Amazing. Good work.